Hi, you've reached Prophetess Chastity Daniel with my Prophetess Thought of the Day. And my thought for today is take off the mask. God is saying on today it's time for us to take off the mask. I was praying a selfish prayer to God on today, and I try to limit those selfish prayers, but I was saying something to the effect of, God, I'm so ready. Can you hurry and make it where we don't have to wear these masks? The masks that we have to wear, of course, for COVID-19 to protect others from us. I'm ready to take it off. And so like I was telling God, can we do that? And God said to me, he said, okay, but then you got to take off your other mask. And I immediately got it. And I said, okay, God's getting me together again. And so what he was saying was that I wear a mask of people pleasing. And one thing's for sure, you cannot be a prophet of God and be a people pleaser. It doesn't go together. And I know that I thought I'd come a long way with that, but it gets hard because I do care what people think. I do care about their feelings, and I don't want to hurt anybody, and I don't want to offend anybody. But God was saying, for me personally, again, take that mask off and be who I called you to be. You cannot please people and please me at the same time. So that's my mask. But God is saying on today, your mask may be different. Your mask probably is different. Everyone's mask is different, but there are people who have on a mask besides that COVID-19 little mask that we wear. A mask maybe of trying to fit in, to blend in. Maybe a mask of not, toning down who you are to make others feel comfortable. So some of you out here, you're different. The thing is, God made us all different. We're all different. And that who you are authentically, who I am authentically, is what brings glory to God. And that's what Jesus is speaking about when he's saying worshiping me in spirit and in truth in John 4. Being who God called you to be, doing what God called you to do authentically. Not some bootleg copy of someone else. Not maybe your mask is really your self-esteem is just non-existent. And so maybe you just don't even know who you are, or maybe who you are, you just don't like it at all. And it'll shut up. Maybe you've been beaten down by life and you just have a mask on that's just totally Shabbat. Maybe God, Sata. I hear God say some of you have on a mask that's a chameleon, and it changes for the situation. You're one way here. You try to blend in here, you're another way. You're over here and you're blending in the way you think that crowd is going. And God is saying, be ye separate. Come out from among them and be ye separate. Be who. It doesn't just mean come out from the world. It means stand out. Be who he called you authentically to be. You are, Psalm 139, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. You bring something to the table, and you bring something to the table, and I bring something to the table that's different. And it's all who I am, who you are, who he is, who she is. But if you wear a mask, it's not glorifying God, because you're not that person that he called you to be, that he designed you to be. I always make a joke, it's not funny at all, but I always say some of these people are so fake that God's not even going to recognize them on Judgment Day. He's not even going to know who you are, because you're not who he called you to be. You don't look like what he designed you to look like. You don't act like what he designed you to act like. Many of you change your lingo when you get around certain people. And I'm not talking about regular, because all of us sometimes change our, depending on, because Apostle Paul said, I learned to be everything to everybody. So I'm not talking about that, but I'm saying completely changing you to make them feel better. That's not God. That's not glorifying God. And it's offensive to God. So let's pretend like COVID-19 is over and take off the mask. Except not the mask for COVID-19, the mask that you're wearing, your mask. Take it off. Let's start on today. This is all part of healing and deliverance. Will you be made whole? John 5. Let God do surgery. Whatever needs to take place for you to take your mask off. Because some people's mask is heavier than others. Shata. God has me going this direction. You know, when Jesus told Lazarus in John 11 to come up out of the grave, to rise up. Come on, Lazarus, come forth. There was another verse where he said, loose him and let him go. So you're healed, you're delivered, but you're not completely delivered. There's healing taking place, but I see like plaster. God is showing me, you know, when Lazarus got up, he was like a mummy. So they had to loose him. They had to cut off all of that stuff that was on him, like a mummy. They had to cut it off. And that's what God is showing me in the spirit. He wants you completely free, completely loose, and let go. Be you. Be you. It's okay to be you. I know it's uncomfortable. Hey, he got me together today. And I'm going to do better with being who he called me completely to be. And just, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but I definitely do not want to hurt God's feelings. And so, same with you. Don't hurt God's feelings. Be you. Have a blessed day.